Some days there's no energy, and I'm sick and tired of my approach to this life. The world is changing so fast, and I've locked myself inside a room. My friends think everything's ending soon. Well, I hope they're proven wrong. Shit. At the Still Here party we'll play this song. Well, I hope they're proven wrong. Damn it, what the hell? Do 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 do. Ba ba bow ba bow bow. How cool. I've got this keyboard that lets me pretend that I can play the keyboard. Yeah, check this shit out. Yeah, this rules. It's a Novation Launchkey MK4, and it's in chord mode at the moment. So this is a C sus2, goes to A minor. You can basically tell it what key to be in. So I think it's probably in the key of C at the moment. And then you can have really plain chords. This is like the most straightforward chord. I'm also using this Juno 60 thing, which has the arpeggiator turned on. Let me turn that off. So normal, what's that? C major, oh god, let me focus this fucking thing. C major, D minor, whatever. So, but then you can tweak this and make it way more jazzy, like immediately. Like, check this out. Oh god, that's too jazzy. But yeah, you can play around with it, and just so many different chords. You can also make it spread, so it plays like higher. You can change the roll. Very cool. You know, in a way it's cheating, but I don't play the keyboard, and that just immediately unlocks songwriting potential. Like, you can just press the fucking squares, so that's pretty great. That's pretty much it for today. I have been feeling really sick of just my guitar-based music, so I thought I'd use this. I ate too much. My original lyrics were just about how I've eaten too much and I have no energy. I changed it a little bit. This is a not very subtle, not very poetic song about AI doom. I have some friends. Really, the one friend who I'm talking to at the moment is someone who thinks that there's a decent chance we're all going to die in like 3 years to AI, and either AI will like save us all or kill us all. So the whole effective altruism community and the rationalists are like very, very concerned. And yeah, it's kind of a song about how I used to be in those communities. I'm still kind of adjacent to them. And now I'm just like in a room at my mum's making music and talking to my friend. And yeah, there's just a feeling of, oh God, if we all die in 3 years, am I going to regret this year? I don't think so. This feels like very in integrity and what I want to be doing. But yeah, I hope we don't die. That would be really great. I'd love to survive beyond the age of like 31, especially because I just feel so brand new to life. I really feel like I feel like every year I say, I feel like I only just came online this year, but that feels true now. Like, I feel like at 28, I'm like in a previous song, I feel like I'm kind of out of the fog, or like getting out of the fog. So there is just this kind of irony of, man, the world is so weird, and AI doom and climate doom, and there's a lot of weird shit going on, and I hope we survive and we'll play that song at the party if we do. 2 other quick things to say that I just remembered as I was finishing editing. One is just I finished Malcolm X's autobiography today. It's really, really, really good. I like highly recommend it to anyone who has ever been in or is currently in an era of like, I don't know if I'm going to make it. I don't know if I can improve. Because he like had pretty much no education, was like a real kind of criminal, street hustler, drug addict for like multiple years in Boston and then New York, and then was in prison for either 7 or 9 years, was kind of semi-illiterate and taught himself to read by like copying out the dictionary by hand, and just read an insane amount, and obviously like transformed himself into someone who I actually didn't know that much about, apart from kind of the general white propaganda image that I had of like, oh yeah, Malcolm X, he's that like violent guy, right? Like he's kind of the hateful like version of Martin Luther King. That just turns out to be really incorrect. He's like very intelligent, like a lovely role model, like very super high integrity, super brave, just like awesome. Like really, really loved it. Yeah, so that was great. And today I've just started The Artist's Way, which I've read maybe 30 pages of, and it's so far just the absolute perfect book for this channel and this whole journey. It's just absurd. Like she's said a bunch of stuff that I have kind of been discovering slowly on my own. So it feels like the perfect kind of roadmap. I'm definitely going to talk about this probably in my week 2 review video when I make that. There's stuff in here about being a shadow artist, which is like someone who is too scared to create or thinks they're not good enough. So they don't know that they're an artist, but they like love other artists. Like for example, me with my hero wall, like my whole life I've loved various artists and I've loved music and stuff, but I've just thought, oh, I'm not creative. And she says like everyone is creative, and it's just, you know, some people may just have no encouragement as kids, or just not like live in a part of the world where it's considered safe. Like, yeah, just really, really good. Just like, damn, yeah, this hits. But there's loads of other useful stuff in here. So I'm going to be doing morning pages every day. I'm really excited for that, because yeah, at the moment I feel like I'm just still in an era of like writing lyrics is scary, and I put it off to the very last part of the day. So then I always do like a kind of quick song like this. So I'm like really excited to deeply read this and like live the practices, and just, yeah, it feels like the perfect book for this year. So that's super exciting. I've also started Maya Angelou's autobiography. I know why the cage bird sings. I thought it'd be a good like, yeah, thing to go along with Malcolm X's, and it's lovely so far. Like the writing is really great, and she grew up in the 1930s. So yeah, just a great kind of companion to Malcolm X's book. And yeah, I'm just loving 2025 so far. It feels really intellectually rich. I've like ordered a bunch of books, but because of the Casey Neistat thing of like always be closing, I've made a pledge that if I start a book, I have to finish it, because I've started so many books or bought so many secondhand books and then just never touched them. So I'm very keen on this year. I want to finish everything I start. So yeah, feels really good. And okay, that's it. Bye bye.